Uh, Very good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Yes, yes. Yesterday we were seeing how do the family or the Lenko, Mr. Lenko and his family enjoyed the rain. There we have seen a particular important part. These are in the raindrops. These are in the raindrops, but they are new coins. I told you, why did Lenko called the raindrops as coins? I told you about your chapati, about your rice that is coming from Punjab. So, according to Lenko, when there is a good rain, the rain will give a good crop. When there is good crop, that will be sold in the market. When he when he sells out the crop, he gets money. So the reason to get more money is rain, because of rain. That is why he compared raindrops into new coins. Do you understand me? He got a lot of money because of good crops. The reason for good crop is raindrops. That is why the raindrop is compared to new coins. And one thing I want to remind you, many of the students have given me the name for a foundation, Agash foundation course. If anybody is interested to join the foundation course, Agash foundation course, may send their names today itself, and you may write the exam tomorrow, day after tomorrow, no problem. And some students are asking me, sir, the site is not opening. It is like that, it is like that. You see, 2 months before we gave you a message to write the scholarship test. At that time, Agash Institute give us some free coupons that we gave you. Okay. That is only for that time. Entrance fee of this scholarship test is 200 rupees. Since we got the free coupon, we did not pay at that time. Now free coupon is not available. So when you open the site, you have to register your name in it, and it should be you have to pay 200 rupees fees. Then only the site will be opened. Clear now? Clear? Are you
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Then when you enter, there comes 7th, 8th, class 8, 7, class 9, class 10, like that. Medical, engineering, maths, science, like that. There you have to enter class 9. Then only your test will be based on class 9. You will get pass, then you will go to class 10. Clear now? Otherwise, you will get a
Yes,
tougher
sir.
question paper. So you have to enter there class 9. Clear now? So
Yes, sir.
you can attempt the test tomorrow or day after tomorrow. But if you have decided to join foundation course, then you register your name with me, send your name and class phone number to my mobile. Okay, this is for your information. So the last class we have seen, with a satisfied expression, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. The water is falling down from above, so there was a curtain like. But Suddenly, a strong wind began to blow. All on a sudden, a strong wind, sudden strong wind, a storm began to blow. And along with the rain, along with the rain, very large hailstones began to fall. You see, there was a very good downpour. After some time, what happened? So, after some time, what happened? There was a huge storm. Together with the storm, there came hailstone, small pieces of ice. Clear now? Hailstorm. These truly resemble new silver coins. These hailstones, small, small ice pieces, pieces of ice, pebbles, ice pebbles, I would say. These ice pebbles are known as hailstones. They are like new silver coins. Ice pieces are there on the floor, and we see it as silver coins are thrown there. Silver coins are thrown there. All these can come for the exams. Hailstones are compared to silver coins. Water drops are compared to coins. The boys, the children, the boys exposing themselves to the rain. The boys, the children enjoying the rain with the naked body. My dear boys, what you will do? Not the girls. What the boys will do? They will remove their shirts and they will enjoy the rain, isn't it? So the boys here also they did it. Ran out to collect the frozen pearls. The frozen pearls, the hailstones. Very simple thing. But here we have to understand how the language is used. It is really getting bad now. So it is really getting bad now. Minutes before, moments before, Lenko told that very good rain. It is like new coins. The same man now says it is getting bad. Why? If the hailstones fall, what will happen?
The crops will get
It will
The
destroyed.
crop
destroy the
will be
crops.
destroyed. Its branches will be, branches of the trees may be broken. The crops, the field, in the field, the crops may be destroyed. I hope it passes quickly. Here, I hope means I wish it may pass, it may finish, it may go very fast. Let this hailstone stop at the earliest. Let these hailstones stop very fast. Let this storm end very soon. Because if it goes for a long time, all the ice cubes will fall down there and all his crops will be destroyed. Instead of new coins, he will not get a single coin. Do you follow me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I hope, I wish it may pass so. I did, but, you can write there, but, you can write there, but. If you write but, then what happens? It doesn't happen. But it did not pass quickly. When you use the conjunction but, the opposite meaning will come. I was sick, but I attended the class. Because if you are sick, you will not attend the class. When you use the word but, opposite comes. Though I was sick, I attended the class. I was sick, but I attended the class, sir. I was sick. The suitable word sentence is, though I was sick, I enjoyed the film. I was sick, but I enjoyed the film. If it is class, you may take leave. If it is a film, you may go for the film, isn't it? If it is Jordan Adu, you will go for the film. A releasing film, even though you have corona or morona or fever or whatever be there, you will go for the film. Am I right, Prajot? We will enjoy the film, isn't it? Okay. But if it is class, we may say, sir, shall I take a leave? But for the film, what we say? I am also coming. I am also coming. You see how to use but, Vishnu? How to use but, Vishnu Priya? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, for an hour, the hail rained on the house, on the top of the room. Hail rains. The garden, over the garden, over the hillside, over the cornfield, in a way, on the whole valley. The hailstone made its dance, destroying dance over the whole valley. It destroyed the cornfield. It broke the branches of trees. It made a rustling sound on the roof of the house. The hailstone enjoyed 1 hour. During this 1 hour, Lenko was troubled. Lenko was troubled. You see, the hailstone, hail rained on the house. The garden rained on the garden, rained on the hillside, rained on the cornfield, rained on the whole valley. The whole field was white with hail, as if, not as if, as if, as if covered with salt. If we sprinkle salt in a thick layer, how it will be there? Like that, the whole area was white. Not a leaf remained on the trees. It was so destructive. It was so destructive. Not a leaf, not a single branch was seen on the tree. The hailstones fell upon the branches, and the branches were broken. The corn was totally destroyed. He was expecting new coins from the crops. The whole field, whole corn was destroyed. Destroyed. The flowers were gone from the plants. Lenko's soul was filled with sadness. Underline. Lenko's soul here means Lenko's mind. Lenko's mind was filled with sorrow. Lenko was sorrowful till few minutes before. Lenko was very happy looking at the rain. Now he is sorrowful because the whole crop was destroyed. When the storm had passed, when the storm had stopped, here passed means stopped, he stood in the middle of the field and said to his sons, when the rain was over, he went with his children to the field. There he stood. Then he looked at the field all around. He looked at the crops. He looked at the cornfield. Then he told his children, a plague of locusts, a plague of locusts would have left more than these. Underline. A plague of locusts have left, then put a comma. Put a comma there. Left, comma, left more than this. The hailstone has left nothing. This year we will have no corn. Lenko told his children his desperate mind. Lenko shared his desperate mind to his children. What did he say? 1 hour before, many third, fourth or time I am saying, 1 hour before, Lenko said to his children, good rain, sabash, sabash, super, super. We are going to have good crops. We are going to have new kinds. The same man, after the rain, hailstone, says, my children, everything is lost. Everything is lost. We don't have crops this year. We will be in utter poverty. We will be in utter poverty. We don't have grains. We don't have crop. Then he says, if a team of locusts, it is written there, a plague of locusts, a plague of locusts. You see, a plague of locusts, a large number of locusts, large number of locusts, large number of, what is locust? Locust birds.
A large number of insects.
It is a kind of bird that comes and destroys the land. It is a bird. So Lenko says If a large number of locusts, in Malayalam it is called Vettukali. Vettukali. Clear now? It is known as
Yes,
Vettukali.
sir.
This locust come and cut the whole crops, destroy the crops. In the last 1 month before, you might have read in the newspaper, locusts have come in group and they have destroyed the field. So Lengo says, if a large number of, here plague is representing large number of, plague is a disease also. Here it is a collective noun. It is used as a collective noun. You might have studied collective noun, isn't it? An
Yes, sir.
army of soldiers, isn't it? Collective noun. A flight of steps, collective noun. So here, plague of locusts means large collection of locusts. If they come and destroy my crops, still some of the crops might be left. But here, because of this, the whole field is destroyed. Nothing is left. Nothing is left. You see, a mind with great despair, great sorrow, he says. If a number of, if locusts come and destroy, they won't destroy this much. But the hailstones destroyed the whole crops. Now, this year, we won't get a crop. We will not have anything to eat. We will be in poverty. We will be in starvation. Starvation. Poverty. We have to buy grains for survival, but we don't have money also. You see, a desperate Lenko is shown there. A desperate Lenko is shown there. Now you see, this year we will have no corn. That night was a sorrowful one. Everybody was sad. Everybody was sad. At night, nobody spoke each other. Everybody was sitting silent. Lenko said, all our work for nothing. We worked the whole year, but we get nothing. All our work, nothing. There is no one who can help us. I see nobody who can help us. This year, we have no food. This year, we have no crops. But I also see there is nobody to help us. We will all go hungry this year. You see, a desperate mind he sees. You see, when the whole family is sitting together at night, nobody speaks. At last, breaking the silence, Lenko says, breaking the silence, Lenko says, my children, this year we don't have anything to eat. Nobody is here to help us. This year we have to go hungry. You see, this is the situation where Lenko faced. Then in the next part, we are going to see in such an occasion, what did Lengo do? What did he do? So here there are four questions given. What did Lengo hope for? He hoped for a good crop for which he was expecting a good rain. Why did Lengo say the raindrops were like new coins? I explained to you how the water drops become the coins. Number three, how did the rain change? What happened to Lengo's field? The
Second one.
rain is changed into hailstorm and storm, and it destroyed. Second one we have seen the page number, previous page I have explained yesterday. Today in the beginning I explained how did this water drops become coin. Water drops helps the plant to grow well, and it will produce good crop. After selling out good crops, he will get money. That is why the water drop is converted into good coin. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, fourth one, what were Lengo's feelings when the hail stopped? The last paragraph. A plague of locusts would have left more than this, and they will have nothing to eat for the whole year. A desperate mind. You have to read, understand, and write the answers for these four questions in a paper. And how to take the paper. Write the name of the lesson, Lenko. Oh, sorry, letter to God, lesson number 1. Question number 1, write the answer in 2, 3, 4 lines. 3 or 4 lines, you have to write the answer. All these 4 questions. Homework. You see, in all the subjects you may get homework. You should have each subject a file, paper file, and your homeworks, class notes, and teachers are sending you PDF form, isn't it? You have to take the print and you have to keep it in the file, punch and keep it tie in the file. Everything should be kept according to the subject. And in the month of June, when you come, I will ask you to bring all the files. I will go through the file. And this file keeping will have marks in internal assessment. Clear now? So now I
Yes,
give
sir.
you, English. Everything should, if you do it properly, systematically from the very beginning, every work will be easy for you. If you keep it for the last moment, you just remember how did you bring the portfolio before the result? What did you do? You just remember. Joseph sir will give you all the informations prior to do. Everything will be given to you. So do accordingly. Now I tell you, for every subject, you should have a file, paper file. All your class notes, all your homework, all your printed study material that is sent to you in the group. Yesterday, Hindi was sent. Take the print and keep it in the file, Hindi file. So it will be very helpful for the examination. If you go systematically, you will be able to score very good marks. If you keep it for the last moment, you will not be able to study properly. You have to learn systematically. What had happened this year should not happen in the coming year. Do you understand? You have experienced your studies, last online classes, isn't it? And you experience how could you perform in the annual examination. Tragic end. very hopeless. You are not satisfied. You are not satisfied. This year, if you are not satisfied, you are going to lose the board exam. You should be very serious. Systematic study. If you learn systematically, everything will be easy. Now you say, sir, how to do? I will tell you. I will tell you how to study each and every subject. I will tell you how to do the things. That is why I kept the class together. After some days, I will split the class. Now I want to tell you many things on every time, something through my class, I want to tell you. By hearing and doing like that, like you will become systematic. I will make you systematic students. If you do the things systematically, you will be very, very intelligent. Such intelligent mind will take you to the highest goals. So follow the instructions given to you. This year, you have to make it a fruitful year. You have to bring, you should come with the good colors, for which we are with you to help you, to guide you. So be hopeful. So, okay, now take the paper, not now, evening, answer sheet, write chapter 1, letter to God, write these 4 questions and write today itself, because you remember the lesson now. Today itself you remember, then you will not forget. Mistakes I will tell you later. Now, next set. But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary house in the middle of the valley, there was a single hope. Underline, there was a single hope. Underline, help from God. You put the word help from God in a circle like this. Help from God. So, but in the hearts of all those who were in the house, that was the only one house. That was the only one house in the valley, Lengo's house. There were the members there. To those members, Lengo announced that this year we will be in hunger. We will be in starvation. We will be in poverty. We have no money. We have no crops. Though they were sorrowful, though they were in despair, though they had no hope in the crops, though they had no trust in the nature, all of them were with a single mind. They have one thought, that was they expected a help from God. They said, even nobody helped us, God will help us. God will help us. That was that was their thought. You see, help from God. Don't be so quiet, upset. Even though this seems like a total loss, remember, no one dies of hunger. They said there had a hope. There had a hope. What was the hope? God will come and help us. God will come and help us. They thought, don't be so upset. Don't be worried. Don't worry, don't worry. Lengo says to his wife, don't worry, woman. Mama says to children, my children, don't worry, don't worry. They were pacifying, they were soothing, they were consoling. How many words I told you? How many words I told you? Eh? They were, they were, they were pacifying. They were pacifying. A new word for you, I think. What is the meaning? Pacifying?
Consoling.
Acifying, not the word which I told. I told consoling. Don't say this word. What does it mean? Pacifying. Pacifying. Making peaceful. Making peaceful. Making peaceful. This word comes from a Latin word. This word comes from a Latin word. The word is pacem. Pacem. It is a Latin word. Its meaning is peace. Peace. Peaceful. Peace. So pacifying, making peace. Making peace. Clear now? The children are
Yes, sir.
disturbed. Wife is disturbed. What to do? What to do? What to do? I could see yesterday and day before yesterday, some students are very much disturbed after writing the re-exam. What to do? What will happen? What will happen? Whether I have to sit in class 9 or will have to go or will be able to sit in class 10. Restless, restless. Now they are peaceful till next exam, isn't it? In April, there will be exam. That is an exam for all. I want to see the good marks. So pacifying, making peaceful. You have studied in geography one thing. What is that? Pacific Ocean. Have you studied?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
What
sir.
is the Malayalam word for Pacific Ocean?
Pacific Samudram.
Shanta Samudram. The Malayalam word for Pacific Ocean is Shanta Samudram. Shantam means calm, peaceful, calm, calm and quiet. It is told that in Pacific Ocean, the surface is very calm and quiet. There are no huge waves, but its underground water is so powerful. Outside, it is calm and quiet. That is why the name is given Pacific Ocean. So here, the whole family is an ocean. Lengo's family is an ocean. In that, each member is a wave. Wave. Each member is a wave. Very beautiful waves. If you go to a pond, If you go to a pond, you will see wave, very small one, isn't it? Very nice to see. If you go to a riverside, you will see how the small waves are coming to riverside. Very beautiful, very beautiful. In this way, Lengo's family was very peaceful. After the hail, after the storm, when all the crops were destroyed, they became restless. They became restless. They became peaceless. Understood? They became restless. They became without peace. They became sad. They became sorrowful. How many words I told you? Write it all these things.
Sir, 5 words.
Ah, in this way, you have to increase your vocabulary. Synonyms. പര്യായങ്ങൾ, synonyms. So, after the hail, after the storm, after the rain, the peace of Lengo's family is lost. They became sorrowful. They became restless. They lost their peace. They became sad. Another word, they became desperate. They became desperate. They became desperate. Are you writing in the textbook?
Yes, sir.
All should write in with the textbook. Don't see that it is ugly or dirty. Let me see your dirty notebook. That is the best notebook. I will give you an award for the worst, the shabby notebook, not with the mud or cow dung. Shabby by writing the meanings and answers. I want to see underline, circle, word meaning, opposite meaning, everything. It should be like a dictionary, encyclopedia. Your textbook should be like an encyclopedia. You see my board here. My
You can
board
write
here,
that.
you see. In this way, your textbook should be there.
Sir, we can write meanings in the lecture note.
This is your lecture note. Your text in English, your textbook is the lecture note. You will have homework note will be there, sheets, that question answers you will write it. That I will give you. Other things, whatever you hear from the classroom, you have to write in your textbook. Everything. Then what happens when you read the lesson later, everything is there, isn't it? You will understand the lesson very well. My students in English, my students, Josie sir's students in English, shall not go to anybody else to clear your doubts. Your Josie sir is standing here. I will make you perfect. You shall not go to anybody else to learn English. English you will study from here. That is why I told you, write in your, I am giving you this much. So here Lenko called his desperate, sorrowful, sad family members, wife and children nearby, and told, don't worry, don't worry, be calm, be quiet, be hopeful. He said, do not be upset, do not be worried, even though this seems like a total loss. We see the whole crop is lost. We have lost everything, but you shall not get lost. You shall not be desperate. You shall not be sad. Remember, remember, underline, no one dies of hunger. There will be somebody, there will be somebody to give us food. In the world, if you are born in this world, you will never die of hunger. That is a great fact. If God has given you birth to this world, that God Himself find food for you. That is a theme. You see, what did I say? Here you see, no one dies of hunger. It is a great proverb. It is a great proverb. No one dies of hunger. What is the meaning? God has given you birth through your mother into this world. Clear now? God created you and sent you to this world through your mother. If God has created you, the same God will give you food. Food. The one who opened your mouth will fill your mouth. That is a proverb. വാക്കീടിയവൻ ഭക്ഷണം തരും. The one who opened your mouth will fill your mouth. That is why Lenko says here, no one dies of hunger. Justin, can you follow my language?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask all of you, please tell me very clearly, can you follow my language?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Can you follow
Yes,
my
sir.
class?
Sir.
You understand the class well?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Don't say simply yes to me, because I go away from the lesson, I go far and wide. So whether you are able to follow me, that is why I want to know. Are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
So I can proceed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is what they say. No one dies of hunger. Nobody will die of hungry. Hunger. All through the night, Lenko thought only of his one hope. Underline. Only one hope. What is the hope? God will help us. Help of God, whose eyes, as he had been instructed, see everything. You see, we have studied. God sees everything. Have you studied? God is the creator of the world. God sees everything. God is present everywhere. Do you believe? God
Yes,
is
sir.
present
Yes,
everywhere.
sir.
So God can see everybody. God can see everything. So the whole family believed that God is the creator of the world. God sees us. God sees our difficulties. During the time of this corona season, many families are struggling financially. Not only our family, outside, many families are struggling with the problem of money. No job, no money. But they believe God is there who sees everything. Who sees everything. He will provide something for us. So the whole family was there with a great hope, single thought that God sees everything. God sees us, our difficulties, and God will reply. Even what is deep in one's conscience. God sees what we think even. What we think, even not only our acts. Suppose if you are going to do a malpractice, suppose if you are going to do a mischievous activity, suppose you are going to do a good act, suppose you are going to do a good charity work, before doing that work, God sees your mind. Oh, very good boy, he wishes to help others. Huh, heck, what a boy. He is trying without studying. He is trying to do malpractice. See, God sees our conscience. So Lengo says, our God sees us. Lenko was an ox of a man, working like an animal in the fields, but still he knew how to write. That sentence needs a little more explanation. We will see in the next class. Okay. You put the tick there. You put the tick there. Tomorrow I will ask where I stop. So you have to tell me. Wherever I stop, you put a tick there so that you will be able to recollect and tell. And you have to, every day you have to read. Now, I taught the second and third page. Today you will read second and third page, isn't it? No, you have to read first, second, third pages. Every day you have to read from the very beginning onwards. Then only you will get the continuity. Reading practice, only reading practice is there, isn't it? Only reading practice. Question answers you write today. I give you time to file by before Saturday. Clear now? Before Saturday, all should write the four questions only for 4 lines. 16 lines you have to write. Write the name of the chapter very neatly. Write it and file it before Saturday. Before Saturday, you have to file it and read at least one time from the beginning till the end. Anandu, do you follow me? Okay. From the very beginning till this point, you have to read. Every day you have to read. And follow my instructions very well. Follow my instructions very well daily and do it. If you go with proper order, proper discipline. Discipline does not mean that keeping silence, keeping the finger in front of the lips and sitting. That is not discipline. Discipline is a part of our behavior that should be reflected in our daily activities. That will be reflected in the words. That will be reflected in your studies. That will be reflected in your conduct. That will be reflected in your daily activities. When everything is done systematically, peacefully, we consider you are a disciplined person. Very many people think about discipline as keeping silence without making any nuisance, without doing any mischievous activities. That is not the only thing, discipline. Discipline is a part of your quality of your personality. You have to understand that. Discipline is the part of your personality. Through these years of 3 years of formation period, what did I say, Gauri? What did I say? Formation period, isn't it? 3 years of 3 years of formation period, not study period. Formation period. When you undergo this, you have to bring out a very good, attractive personality. Attractive personality, not only in your physical beauty, no, beauty in words, beauty in deeds, beauty in thoughts. That will be reflected in your activities, isn't it? So be very good. Everything will be told to you. We will guide you. Everything will be told what to do. You have to move. It is our class 10 is a Pacific Ocean. Eh? Our class is a Pacific Ocean. Pacham, peaceful. If the boat wishes to move according to the person who drives it, the boat will go smoothly, isn't it? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Ah, yes. So the duty of the boat is to move. The driver will switch on. Driver will steer. Boat has to turn. So we will have, that is the disciplined way of living. So I hope you can understand me. If you have any kind of any problems, I told you in the matter, if you have any kind of any problems, you can frankly talk to me. You can frankly talk to me. Nobody shall say, sir, I was not knowing it. No, my children should know what to do. My children should know how to do. My children should know when to do. They should not roam here and there searching, when shall I do? What shall I do? No, 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 no. You will be guided. You will be guided. You should be confident. My children should be confident. This confidence only will take you to the 2022 March. So, yeah, whatever doubt is there, clarification is there, ask me. We will tell you. I will tell you. You can write, you can call me in my personal number, or you may send, if you have any such kind of things to know, send me, not in the group, to my personal number. So I will send to you personally in your number. I think many of you have got my messages, replies, isn't it? Ready replies, you have got it. As soon as your question comes, you get ready replies. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You get a ready reply. You need not wander here and there. You will get the reply. In this way, there should be a very smooth going. നന്നായിട്ട് പോണം, നന്നായിട്ട് പഠിക്കണം, നന്നായി വളരണം. So you should be a proud child of your parents, a brilliant child of your parents. You should be a model to others. Others should point to you and say, ആ കുട്ടിയെ നോക്കിയേ നല്ലൊരു കുട്ടി. People should say about you, ആ കൊച്ചിനെ നോക്കുക, ആ കൊച്ചു എന്തിനു നല്ല കൊച്ചാ. People should say about you. Let whatever is there last year, that is finished. By today, that is over everything. Now you are in a new room. You are in a new school. You are in a new class. New class. So, yesterday I told you about a member of parliament, isn't it? A member of parliament should change his dress, attire, everything. So now onwards, you are, I won't say ABC. ABC, we will tell in June. Now you can use a cap. You keep your cap. 10C, 10A, 10B, let it be there. Now I say you are in 10. You are in 10. So when we entered a new class, 10th grade, board exam grade, we will be like that. We will be serious. We will be mature. We are aiming something great. To that goal, we have to reach. What did Rabindranath Tagore say? Do you know who is Rabindranath Tagore? He is an
Yes,
American
sir.
poet, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Indian poet.
He's an Indian. Sometimes I will ask you false questions also. So he is not an American. He is an Indian poet who received Nobel Prize for literature, English literature. In his Nobel Prize winning book, what is Geetanjali? Geetanjali. In that he has written in one poem, into that heaven of freedom, let my country awake. To that heaven of freedom, സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യത്തിന്റെ ആ സ്വർഗത്തിലേക്ക് എൻ്റെ രാജ്യം ഉണരട്ടെ. So when you enter class 10 is my nation, my country. My country should enjoy, Nirupama, my country should enjoy freedom. My country should enjoy freedom. I have made a country of freedom there. To that country of freedom, let my tent awake. Clear now? With this prospectus, each one should attend the classes from today onwards. Okay, thank you. Let me end the class.
Thank you,
you, sir.
sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, welcome.